What's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today, and again, is another Injustice 2 video. Now, today's going to be a very interesting video because you're going to get a look at some early versions of both Black Canary and Catwoman inside of Injustice 2. Now, this is coming courtesy of the senior character artist over at Other Studios. He's been posting a lot of stuff that didn't make the final cut of Injustice 2 over on his official Instagram account, so I highly suggest you go check him out. Of course, link down below. And today I'm going to focus on both those two female characters, Catwoman and Black Canary, because honestly, they had a bunch of different gear, a bunch of different shaders, and the whole appearance really, faces. Catwoman had some bazookas. A lot of stuff going on, guys, so I'm going to break all this down in just a second. Before I let you guys please drop a like on the video. I want to say thank you all so much for the recent love and support. You're the best. And with this out of the way, let's get to the reason why here Dynasty is showing me the Carfax. Okay, first things first, check out this character intro between Catwoman and Catwoman. You can see some very interesting gear, and just look at her appearance. Like I mentioned, some things are a bit bigger, and they're not as big anymore inside of Injustice 2 officially. Now, I think it's crazy because originally this is going to be her look, but NetherRealm Studios apparently want her to be a bit more slender and not as busty and big and bazooka-y. So I thought that was interesting because I think this Catwoman would actually put some competition up to Power Girl in terms of the, this is so weird to talk about, but yeah, very, very cool character intros. Now we got some more gameplay right here. Bam! Now, inside of the description, the artist actually goes back and says, throwback to when Catwoman had huge boobs. Even I was like, nah, girl. And her costume still retained the slits on the hips. This is also an early exploration on palettes, or of course shaders for her. Her visor was also more effective. And of course now, like you can see, she had a lot of different gear, a lot of different shaders as well. And of course, there's going to be new gear already confirmed to be coming out really soon with every patch update or DLC launch. So for all I know, guys, maybe some of these gear pieces might be inside a future version of Injustice 2 because a lot of them look really cool. But honestly, just look at her character design, man. I think she looks so much better in this one than the one we have right now. It kind of sucks because it looks really nice. Yet again, that we got some more gameplay for Catwoman right here. Bam! Again, the artist writes, favorite was the black and white palettes or shaders, some more of her original gear with some more cleavage. So again, some more shaders, the black and white palettes, some more gear to look at. And I mean, come on, guys. I'm hoping sometime in the future we actually get to see some of these gear pieces because they look so damn cool. Now, what's crazy as well as you can obviously, you can tell, this version of Catwoman is a lot more risque in comparison to what we have now inside the present version of Injustice 2 Catwoman, and that's because WB saw a lot of this gameplay, and they told NetherRealm to tone it down a bit. So a lot of this, character design was actually censored, believe it or not, because obviously this game's rated T for T. There's going to be, kids and children playing this game, so they were like, wait a second, tone it down a bit. A lot of cleavage, a lot of big boobs jiggling up and down, keep it PG. And, yeah, it's kind of crazy because I'm thinking, like, what could have been some, like, Mortal Kombat 9 level females inside of Injustice 2. It would have been kind of interesting. But, again, really cool to see this early concept of Catwoman. Moving on, though, to you guys who want to see some Black Canary. Yeah, we got some Black Canary for y'all right here. Bam! She looks pretty similar to what she rocks back inside the beta. And, of course, he writes there, super early work in progress, early palettes, first hair, and more booty. Also, one of my favorite colors is purple. You can see, though, Black Canary looks honestly a lot different. I love this version of her, man. I love the face, the hair. Just she looks a lot more young and not so, I don't know. She doesn't look as old as she does inside of Injustice 2. Here's some more gameplay for her right here, though. Bam! You can kind of tell this guy is, he has a thing for the females in this game because he has here, and the backside shot to when her butt was so hungry, it was eating her pants. I mean, I spent some time sculpting her glorious canary butt, but I just couldn't cover it up. So, like I mentioned earlier, for Catwoman, you can see how, obviously, inside of Injustice 2 right now, Catwoman's leather is not riding her ass like that. Like, it's not being eaten by her butt. So, of course, man, they had to tone down a lot of stuff. Here is, like, the front version, the front side of Canary, though, right here. Bam! The artist writes, this was a super early stage in the creation of Black Canary. After I create all the 3D assets and paint them in Substance Painter, I connect everything up in our engine and start fine-tuning things. These palettes, or of course shaders, were the first I created for her, but were changed by the time she was final for our game. Also, this is the original hairstyle I made for her. The final endgame isn't mine. I feel it makes her look older, like of course I mentioned earlier. So of course, I really do love these early versions of both Catwoman and Black Canary. They look so much better in my opinion. It sucks because honestly, like, I wish these could have just been options, you know what I mean? Changing a hairstyle, changing, the shaders, maybe the breasts would have been kind of overkill for Catwoman. But yeah, pretty cool, man, to see a lot of these things. Like I mentioned, there's a bunch of other stuff that got scrapped, for instance, right here. Bam! Yeah, Black Canary inside a biker hat. That was gonna be a thing. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video, enjoyed seeing some of this stuff that, of course, is just now finally being revealed. Go check out this guy's Instagram, of course, like I mentioned, link down below. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a like, and of course, subscribe for more Injustice 2 content. Inside the comment section below, which versions do you like better? Do you like these versions that were scrapped or the ones you have right now inside of Injustice 2? Let me know. Till next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Was born in 92, and lyrically I inherited all his fighting moves. A lot of y'all still lost, don't have the slightest clue. The truth disappears in the smoke as if you fighting new. So, a lot of y'all get the head right. Everything really starting to make sense, right? Come on, man, I had enough. It's killing me to know that y'all